Hello everyone. So continue the atom chapter. So in today's session we will study about various spectral series. So before studying the spectral series, so let us have the brief revision of last class, whatever we studied. So in my last class we studied about the Rydberg formula. So using the energy expression. So the Rydberg formula is 1 divided by lambda is equal to R times of 1 divided by NF square minus 1 divided by Ni square. So we can write this expression for wave number also. Wave number is given by mu bar. Mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. So you can write the corresponding expression. So that is R into 1 divided by NF square minus 1 divided by Ni square. So the wave number refers to the number of waves in a unit distances. So this is what we studied in my last class. So now let us study the various spectral series. So as we know that when electron jumps from higher energy state, or you can say that higher energy orbit to its lower energy orbit or its state, in the hydrogen atom, the radiation of a particular wavelength, or you can say that frequency, so that is called as spectral line, which is emitted. The wavelength of the spectral line, so that depends upon the energy difference between the two energy states in which the transition of electron takes place. The spectral lines which are arising from the transition of electron from the higher energy states to its particular lower energy state, so they will form a series which is known as spectral series. So this is what we studied in my last class about the spectral series, how we can say that a spectral line is present. So when electron makes a transition from its lower energy states to its particular higher energy state or vice versa. During the absorption of the electron, also the emission of the electron. So now let us study in detail the spectral series. So by finding the wave number, also longest and shortest wavelength for the respective spectral series. So now let us study the first one, Lyman series. So in case of a Lyman series, what happens? So the spectral lines emitted due to the transition of an electron from any outer orbit, so to its first orbit, so that is named as Lyman series. So as I can see in the slide, Ni is equal to here you can see Ni is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. So to its first orbit, Nf is equal to 1. So that series is named as Lyman series. So for this we will determine the wave number. So the wave number you can see here, mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. So that is equal to R times of 1 divided by 1 square minus 1 divided by Ni square. So Ni values are 2, 3, 4 and so on. This is how we can determine the wave number for the Lyman series. So for this we will determine now the longest wavelength. The longest wavelength of the spectral line of Lyman series, which is emitted when the transition of electron takes place from Ni is equal to 2 to Nf is equal to 1. So now substitute the value of Ni and Nf in the Rydberg formula. So we will get 1 by lambda max, that is equal to R times of 1 square, 1 divided by 1 square minus 1 divided by 2 square. So after simplification, we will get the lambda max value is 1215.4 angstrom. So now this is the longest wavelength for the Lyman series. So similarly, you can determine the shortest wavelength for the Lyman series. So for the shortest wavelength for the Lyman series, the another name we can use for the shortest, that is series limit. So for the series limit of the spectral line of Lyman series is emitted when the transition of electron, so that takes place from Ni is equal to infinity to Nf is equal to 1. So now again using the Rydberg formula, so substitute the values of Ni and Nf, will get the lambda minimum or the series limit for the Lyman series. So the series limit is 911 angstroms. So now, so we determine the lambda minimum for the Lyman series, and this Lyman series is observed in the UV region. So this is observed in the UV region of the electromagnetic spectrum. So now this is all about the Lyman series. So now we'll study the second one, Balmer series. So the spectral lines emitted due to the transition of an electron from its any outer orbit. So the outer orbit corresponds to here Ni is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. To its second orbit, Nf is equal to 2. So that is named as, that spectral series is named as Balmer series. So for this we'll determine the wave number. So the wave number of the spectral lines is given by mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda r times of 1 divided by 2 square minus 1 divided by Ni square. So here Ni values are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here you have the wave number equation for the Balmer series. Similarly, we will find the longest wavelength for the Balmer series. So to get the longest wavelength, so let us substitute the value of Ni, so that is 3. So and Nf value is 2. Longest wavelength of the spectral line of Balmer series is emitted when the transition of electron, so that takes place from Ni is equal to 3 to Nf is equal to 2. So therefore 1 divided by lambda max, that is equal to r times of 1 divided by 2 square minus 1 divided by 3 square. So after simplification we will get the lambda max for the Balmer series as 36 divided by 5r. So the value of that is 6559.2 angstroms. So the value of 1 by r is 911 angstroms. So the value of 1 by r, or the reciprocal of Rydberg constant, is 911 angstroms. So now similarly we will determine the shortest wavelength for the Balmer series, or the series limit of Balmer series. So here the electron makes a transition from Ni is equal to infinity to its the second orbit, so that is Nf is equal to 2. So by using the Rydberg formula we will get the lambda minimum for the Balmer series as 4 divided by r. The value of 1 by r is as usual 911 angstroms. So by substituting that we will get lambda minimum as 3644 angstroms. So and this series lies in the visible region of the electromagnetic spectrum. So this is all about the Balmer series. So the third one, Paschen series. So the spectral lines which are emitted due to the transition of an electron from any outer orbit. So that outer orbit Ni here 4, 5, 6 and so on to its third orbit, that is Nf is equal to 3. So they will form a spectral series which is known as Paschen series. So for the Paschen series, now we'll determine the wave number. So the wave number equation is given by mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda r times of 1 divided by 3 square minus 1 divided by Ni square. So the value of Ni is 4, 5, 6 and so on. So this is how we can determine the wave number for the Paschen series. So now we'll get the lambda max for the Paschen series. So here 1 by lambda max is equal to r times of 1 divided by 3 square minus 1 divided by 4 square. So after simplification, we'll get the lambda max for the Paschen series as 144 divided by 7R. The value of that is 18741 angstroms. Similarly, we'll get the value of shortest wavelength for the Paschen series or the series limit. So therefore, the lambda minimum is equal to 9 divided by R. So the value of that will be 8199 angstroms. So and this series lies in the infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. So this is all about the Paschen series, how we can determine longest, shortest wavelength. Also how we can determine the wave number. So the next one is Brackett series. The spectral lines which are emitted due to the transition of an electron from any outer orbit. So any outer orbit, so Ni is 5, 6, 7 and so on to its fourth orbit. So that is Nf is equal to 4. So now this spectral series is named as Brackett series. So now we'll get the equation for wave number for the Brackett series. So the wave number is given by mu bar is equal to 1 divided by lambda r times of 1 divided by 4 square minus 1 divided by Ni square. So the value of Ni, it is 5, 6, 7 and so on. So also now we'll get the value of longest wavelength for the Brackett series. So you can observe in this slide 1 divided by lambda max, that is equal to r times of 1 divided by 4 square minus 1 divided by 5 square. So therefore lambda max equal to 400 divided by 9R. So the value of that is lambda max equal to 40589 angstrom. Here again what the value of 1 by R is 911 angstrom. So this is how we can determine longest wavelength for the Brackett series. So now we'll get the value of the shortest wavelength for the Brackett series. So again the same method. So 1 divided by lambda minimum is equal to r times of 1 divided by 4 square minus 1 divided by infinity. So since 1 divided by infinity goes to 0, so therefore the lambda minimum for the Brackett series is 14576 angstroms. So and this series lies in the infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. So the last one is Pfund series. The spectral lines emitted due to the transition of an electron from any outer orbit. Any outer orbit means Ni is equal to 6, 7, 8 and so on to its fifth orbit. So that is Nf is equal to 5. So this spectral series is named as Pfund series. So now we'll get the equation for wave number. Mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda using the Rydberg formula r times of 1 divided by 5 square minus Ni square. Ni value is 6, 7, 8 and so on. So now let us calculate the longest wavelength for the Pfund series. So 1 divided by lambda max is equal to r times of 1 divided by 5 square minus 1 divided by 6 square. So the value of that is lambda max is equal to 900 divided by 11R. So the value of that is 74536 angstroms. So now we'll get the value of shortest wavelength for the Pfund series. 1 divided by lambda minimum is equal to r times of 1 divided by 5 square minus 1 divided by infinity. So therefore lambda minimum is equal to 25 divided by r. So therefore the value of that is 22775 angstroms. And this series lies in the far infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. So this is how we can determine wave number, longest wavelength, also the shortest wavelength for the different spectral series. So you can see the spectral series of hydrogen spectrum on energy level diagram in this way. So you can see in the slide. So this is what the energy level diagram. So for various spectral series of hydrogen. So the first one, Lyman series, so it is observed in the ultraviolet region. So you can observe the transition. So from infinity to its first orbit. Similarly, the Balmer series, it is observed in the visible region. So from any of its outer orbit to the second orbit. Similarly, the Paschen series, so the outer orbit to its third orbit. So it is observed in the infrared region. Similarly, the Brackett series, so it is also observed in the infrared region. So the transition of electron from infinity to its fourth level or fourth state. So last one, the Fun series, it is also observed in the infrared region. So the electron transition from any of its outer orbit to the fifth orbit or its fifth state. So this is the energy level diagram for different spectral series of hydrogen. Thank you. Continue in the next video.